Hi there, and welcome to another video blog post on chrisryan.ca. Thanks for dropping by. I'm here with a friend of mine, Ian, and we're over here at Sunshine Renewable Energy Showroom in Dartmouth. And the question that I'm going to be asking you today is about Kitec.
Yes.
Kitec is a pipe that once people know that they have it in their home, it's a type of pipe. It's usually in hot water baseboard oil-fired furnaces. It's a type of pipe now that is known to have failures with regards to leaking and the fittings and all that type of thing. And usually the only time that people learn that they have it is through the home selling process. They find out that they have it.
Or leak.
Or this, and then it becomes a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, you know, the buyer and seller negotiate, you know, do I tear it out, do I this, because some insurance companies have some problems with it. So it's something that you should address. So if you're thinking about selling your house and you find out that you have it, then you should really find out what your options are right up front, so then it doesn't, you know, explode in a conversation during the sales process. So I know that you've dealt with Kitec here. I know that you have, you know, you've taken some out, you've put in other options, more efficient options and everything. So I thought I would ask the question because once people know that they have it, they're scrounging for options.
It's true, and anybody who calls us with Kitec, usually you can hear sort of the plea in their voice, like, what do I do?
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So generally speaking, Chris, our options are taking it out, because we can put in additional heat sources, which means you don't need to turn on your heat that often, but it doesn't get the pipes out of the house, doesn't get those fittings out, and the water's still sitting in there, which is the danger the insurance companies don't like. And of course, a client of yours, whether they're listing or buying, isn't going to like, right? So usually the step is we're removing those baseboards, removing that Kitec, draining that system, installing ductless mini split heat pumps to cover the majority of the area of the home. And while it might seem counterintuitive to some people that are watching this, we'll actually put in a high efficiency baseboard heater in place of where the Kitec baseboards, the hot water baseboards were. And that offers the backup that's needed for a ductless heat pump system in our climate. And just as a little sidebar, when I say baseboards, we're not talking we're not going to Home Depot or Rona and buying a baseboard. We are talking a high efficiency variable wattage baseboard that will work well and will be as cost effective as possible. And then the other piece of that is usually the hot water system. We're usually looking at a hot water tank on that too. And maybe even electric thermal storage, because once we get everything out of the house, we almost have a blank canvas that we can work with, like Bob Ross of the home heating world, right? So,
No, that's great. And so what I would suggest that if you know that you have Kitec and you're thinking about listing your home, one of the things that I do on my website, you can just click on the tab about project management, is that during the listing process, before you go live, is to invite someone like these folks in so you can get a quote, so then you can have a good understanding of what it is, because the fear of the unknown really will, you know, put a lot of people on edge. So you can just get the options available to you, and then if it does come up and buyer and seller have to figure it out, at least you have some data, and I could help facilitate all of that. You know, it just helps everybody out, and it'll just sort of calm a lot of nerves down.
I agree with that. And we like to do that if we can get in during a viewing, or if there's a pending offer on a home and we can get in during the home inspection. We'll definitely help out with anyone that would need that. So
excellent, cool, thanks.